Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly, abundantly,
I can't talk that much.
Above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the messages. Whatever God is doing is for His glory. We give Him the honor, we give Him the praise. He's worthy to be praised and adored this morning. He is a good God. He loves you and He wants the best for you. Thank you so much for watching me. Happy Monday. I love you all. Today the word that the Lord gave me is watch me do a miracle. Watch me do a miracle. For this watch me do a miracle, I am going to use the Jesus turning water into wine. I mean him going to the wedding and his mother asking him that, can you do something? The woman, why? It's not my time. So I will use that miracle. I'm using one source in HPTT's
I can't give you the
s.www then nibible.com/blog. I'm using these sources. So there are at least 3 biblical tests for recognizing legitimate miracle. The miracle glorifies God. Miracles declare that God is active in our world and that He can disrupt the activity of nature to reveal His character and accomplish His purpose. Like this morning when I woke up, I realized that it's a hot season now. And I realized that it was a bit chilly when I woke up. So I was just looking around. Then a couple of minutes, it rained so heavily. I mean, if you are in it, you'll be soaked. And it didn't, I don't think it lasted for 10 minutes. No, it didn't. Very heavy rain. So God can interrupt anything. He can make it snow. He can make anything at any time. The principal test of miracle is who receives the glory. Who will receive the glory in your life when you get a miracle? Of course, it's God Himself. Beware of people such as Simon the Seer in Acts 8:9, who boast of their own motivations. The miracle stems from a great righteous source. The miracle rings true to the Holy Spirit. According to Paul, one of the gifts of the Holy Spirit is distinguishing between spirits. Paul demonstrated this gift when he told Elymas of Jewish the sorcerer that he was called a child of the devil and an enemy that is right. Acts 13 verse 10. Through the Holy Spirit, Paul perceived the utter baseness that was in the man. Likewise, we must look to the Holy Spirit for guidance regarding the source of the miracles. Jesus' miracle provided proof that He was sent from God. Though they give evidence of God's victory over Satan, they were never designed to be primary focus of Jesus' activity. Jesus pointed to miracles as sign of something deeper and more significant. Jesus' miracles were like object lessons demonstrating the vast scope of His power. They showed His authority over nature, demons, disease, and death. We all know when it comes to nature what Jesus did calming the storm. When it comes to demons, Him healing the man with he went to the swine. I've forgotten actually. Disease, He cured the leper. When it comes to over death, His dominion over death, Lazarus from death.
Yeah, but there's more.
Miracles occurred ultimately to reveal Jesus as Messiah, the Savior, one who came to perform the greatest miracle of all. Jesus' miracle provided a spiritual starting point for those whose hearts were open to the things of God. But for those who resisted God, miracles were an end in themselves. That's why Jesus refused to devalue his ministry to a king of spiritual side, show just to satisfy those who only wanted to see something sensational. We know that faith is one of the important things we need. Hebrew 11 verse 6 says, but without faith is what? Impossible to please him. For he that comes to him must believe that he is the reward of him that diligent, of them that diligently was seeking. Without faith, you cannot receive your miracle. I mean, if Jesus comes here now, he says he's healing you, and you have no faith, he can't do it. You cannot be healed. Faith, without faith is impossible. Anytime a preacher is preaching and say receive your healing, and you're like, there's no way you can receive your healing if that person is from a true soul, because you don't have faith. You are like, who is this person? Where did he even come from? If we look at John 2 verse 1 to 11, it talks about Jesus in the wedding at Galilee. So we are going more into detail. And the third day there was marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. And both Jesus was called and his disciples to the marriage. And when they wanted wine, the mother of Jesus said unto him, they have no wine. Jesus said unto her, woman, what have I to do with thee? My hour is not yet come. Because his mom, as a mother, you feel compassion for people, because it's not that he's thinking that Jesus is justice. A mother is a mother of all. Once you feel that there's a need, you're like, is there any way I can provide? That's what Mother Mary did. His mother said unto servant, whatever he saith, do. Whatsoever he saith unto you, do it. And there were 6 water pots of stone, after the manner of purifying of the Jews, containing 2 or 3 franking apples. Jesus said unto them, fill the water pot with water. And they filled them to the brim. And he said unto them, draw out now and bear unto the governor of the feast. And they bare it. When the ruler of the feast had tasted the water that was made wine, they knew not whence it was, but the servant drew the water. But the servant which drew the water knew the governor of the feast called the bridegroom, and said unto him, every man at the beginning that set forth good wine, and when men have well drunk, then that which is worse, but has kept the good wine until now. This is the beginning of miracles. This beginning of miracles did Jesus in Cana of Galilee, and manifested forth his glory, and his disciple both believed him. Of course, if you sit down here and you have water and it just turns into wine, you'll be like, why? How did they come from? But it shows how powerful God is. It doesn't matter what is happening, he can change the situation around. Today, expect a miracle from him today, because he's not a man that he will say something and he will lie. He is what? A covenant keeping God. He said and would do it. Thank you so much for watching me. I pray that God should keep you today. God should keep you this week. God should keep you this month. God should keep you this year. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy the rest of the month. Enjoy the rest of the year. And until we meet again, shalom. Know that God loves you and he wants the best for you. And I love you. The peace of God be with you and your entire household. Shalom. Have a blessed day. Love you all.